I heard rumor Miz is going to the main card and feuding with Roman after Mania, and
going to the main what?
Oh, main card, main event scene is what I meant to say.
Oh, okay.
Main event scene is what I meant to say. And so Balor wins because he never got a freaking return match on his Universal title, and that's Vince's way of making up for it for him.
All right, he gets another moment, huh?
And maybe again, so Miz doesn't have to take a pinfall. Maybe Rollins takes it for him. I don't know.
Yeah, well, Seth will probably be joining Dean back pretty soon. So.
Or a rivalry between the two, something like that. And I think Dean Ambrose getting injured the way he did in December really threw away all the plans for the Shield reuniting.
Yeah.
At least for the moment, they might completely just wait on that again.
Yeah, that threw a monkey wrench through that whole creative process, I'm sure.
Roman Reigns first, having to have Kurt Angle stepping for the Shield at TLC. Yeah, they really might want to wait for a completely different time. So, obviously, the wrestling gods weren't going for that. Shield needs to wait.
All right, I'll agree. Finn Balor. All right, next.
Charlotte Asuka. Asuka's winning. I think we're in the same boat. Charlotte. We want Charlotte, but Asuka's going to win.
Want Charlotte, Asuka's going to win. Okay, I like that one. All right, cool. Next match is probably the
mixed tag match.
Yeah. So
it's Ronda Rousey's first match. I'd like to think that her and Angle would win just because of that. But Steph is the boss's daughter.
Yeah, I think that Triple H and
Steph are
going to win. Yeah, they'll go over.
I think it was on Taz's podcast. Don't quote me on that.
But I don't think that I think that it's going to...
Someone wasn't thrilled about Ronda Rousey given that... I mean, that Samoan drop was horrible. I think Tommy Dreamer called her out on it and said, hey, man, that's unsafe. You might even hurt yourself. And told her how to do a real Samoan drop. And then Taz... I think it was Taz pointed out that because of that Samoan drop, it just means Tripp and Steph are going over at Mania. Steph takes a lot for Steph to put someone over.
Steph is definitely gonna, definitely gonna be.
And it's really sad. I hate to say it, I think because Angle coming back, he probably still has a lot of juice left in him, man. He'd do something cool, but.
He doesn't walk around like he's got a lot of juice left in him.
I mean, at least he got this.
He kind of walks around like he's in some constant pain, sort of.
Yeah.
So, I mean, but definitely,
good for him.
I think that he gets pinned. Definitely, don't want to bury Rousey. So
obviously,
so there you go. Next, probably the. Not confirmed yet, but we'll act as if it's a real match. We got two of those matches going right now, so we'll say hopefully they do like I said, and they wait till the end of the night, and Cena comes out as he's been a spectator the whole WrestleMania, calls out Undertaker one last time. We'll save that for the end. But also not confirmed. Shane O'Mac.
And probably Daniel Bryan versus KO and Sami Zayn.
Yeah.
Easily. Daniel Bryan.
Yep, Daniel Bryan.
Shane McMahon.
Daniel Bryan and Shane win.
Daniel Bryan probably gets a pinfall.
It's going to be a good day to be a McMahon.
Hopefully over
ask Triple H. Oh.
Yeah, he'll know too. Maybe that match should have Vince at ringside too, because KO started it all by attacking Vince, right?
That would be fun. It'd be fun to have that happen, but it's not going to happen. You won't see Vince on WrestleMania.
See, against all these authority figures, I'd really like to see the employees get put over, but I just don't see it happening.
Daniel Bryan's an employee, bro.
Yeah, well, he's going to be a Shane.
Shane's
that's what automatically you think.
He's a partial owner, but he's an employee also.
That's the only one where
Everybody knows
I'd
that
be
Vince
surprised.
still controls everything. So.
But that's really the only one I'd be surprised to see Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn win.
Not going to happen.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They don't even... It's set up perfectly for Daniel Bryan to do his thing.
Fuck shit up.
Which will then set up Miz and
Daniel
Bryan, which will be so awesome. That's going to be great. That's got some heat, man. That's the slowest burn I've ever seen in my life. It's like dude, the Miz closetly knew at some point Daniel Bryan was coming back.
If he doesn't feud with Reigns, hopefully Superstar shakeup and he goes to SmackDown, or DB goes to Raw.
One of those things happen.
And oh my god, and they could hopefully start that feud and like drag it on, make it go to fucking SummerSlam, dude. That'd be fucking great.
And it could. Yes. So I can't wait for that. Oh, I can't wait for After Mania for that. Oh my god. I can't wait for Mania. I can't wait for After Mania. What's the next what's next?
Throw me beer close.
Nakamura Styles?
Nakamura.
Yeah, Shinsuke's winning.
Nakamura.
With knee to face.
With knee to face.
Yeah. I hope it's the main event, man.
Me too. It deserves it. You deserve it. You know, that wasn't on the list.
That was on, that's what I loved about AJ Styles' promo. He says, now I'm in the main event of WrestleMania. With him and Shinsuke, and the crowd on SmackDown started chanting, you deserved it. And he said, no, I earned it. And there's a difference.
Yeah, that's good. That's cool. Can't wait. AJ, unfortunately, I think has to lose in this one.
There ain't no unfortunate about it. But if he wins, great. If he loses, great. The match is... I wish Vince for one night would give them some leniency. Let them do what they're capable of doing, and they will steal the show.
They will.
If that happens, then Reigns doesn't get put over. And God forbid that. Oh, my God.
I don't know about that. Reigns puts on good... Stop being a hater.
I'm not saying he doesn't put on good matches. He does.
Man, you are hating. But
this should have happened 3 years ago. But no, we're going to cash in and give Seth Rollins his WrestleMania
So it's time
moment.
for the magical moment. And I wrote this, so if it doesn't happen like this, it's not my fault. But if it happens like this, then we are in for one of the greatest WrestleMania moments of all time. John Cena is in the middle of the ring. He's sitting there like, well, it's been fun to be a spectator. You know, I got to drink with my boy over here from Raw a few weeks back. I bought him a ticket.
Yeah.
Because he's John Cena. He could do it.
I like what you're going... I like that idea. It's fucking great in so many ways.
5 stars if it happens.
In my opinion, also, you could tweak it a little bit. And like I said,
So
he
where
retired...
where Undertaker could come on Raw?
No, he retired the Phenom last year, and he comes out as a badass. He's American Badass.
Then it goes to the front.
But Cena on Raw before this, he's got 2 weeks. He could turn completely healed. He can give that Doctor of Thugonomics feel, bring that back, and that's what awakes the badass. Dude. And maybe Cena does it on SmackDown. And Undertaker shows up on SmackDown. Something with that. Fuck Raw. It doesn't need to be Raw. A lot of their careers, the early part of their careers was on SmackDown. They were making SmackDown something. The Rock might have came up with the idea.
Maybe in the middle of their career. The Undertaker.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. But I mean, The Rock came up with the name, and those two are the ones that carried that brand.
Undertaker and Rock, yeah.
No, Rock came up with the name, and then Cena and Taker carried the brand on. And nowadays it's Styles, SmackDown Live.
Undertaker is known for being a SmackDown
guy. And Cena was early in his career. He got drafted to SmackDown. So I mean,
which is weird. I've never known Undertaker to be with a brand, but I've found this out during the 10-year hiatus.
And they did this free agency thing last year.
Where he was huge, and he's a huge SmackDown guy.
And they did. That's why he was on the 900th episode. And Cena last year they put him on the free agency because he was a SmackDown Live guy. And you know what? We want Cena on Raw too to compete with Monday Night Football.
Yeah, of course. Well, it's not Monday Night Football time, and this is where WWE
Doesn't have to compete with anybody.
Mondays. So there's that. Okay, cool. Well, if it happens, then it happens. Like I said, and bong or
That'd be awesome.
are you scared?
Oh, so we didn't even talk about Reigns Lesnar. Reigns wins. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, Reigns wins.
Spoiler alert.
Spoilers, guys.
Nia Jax beats Alexa Bliss, and hopefully Carmella cashes in on that because I'd like to see her win the title, and I don't see her beating Charlotte or Asuka.
Oh, I like what you did there. That makes even more sense. And yeah, I like that. I like that. Bring her back to Monday night because, you know, she's got to get that big cast in her.
Broke up.
Still.
In real life, they're broke up.
Still. Better the dick you know.
Didn't she say it looked a lot like on the internet that her and Big E or her and someone from the New Day were getting
Jiggy with it? I don't know.
The only romance angle that's going on in WWE is Bobby Roode and Charlotte Flair. So
that's not true.
No, not behind the scenes. I mean, it's an angle.
Yeah, okay. 'Cause, yeah, behind the scenes, it's not.
Bobby Roode's married.
Married, yeah.
Yeah.
So cool, man. I think we could wrap this show up unless, I mean, we could go on for hours with wrestling, but we've already went on for hours, almost. We went on for over an hour. So, again, tell one person a day passionately about B2J the podcast. We love you. We appreciate you. Undertaker beats John Cena.
Yeah, that's the one thing that needs to happen, man. I don't care what the outcomes are on any of the other matches, but if Undertaker wrestles, he better win.
Okay, because nobody wants the constellation of Kane versus John Cena at WrestleMania.
I like, even being biased, obviously, because I'm fans of certain wrestlers more than others. This is the one WrestleMania. I honestly don't really care what the outcomes of any of the matches are.
The matches themselves are great.
Yeah.
Setups and matches and everything, even down to the Bludgeon Brothers.
Yeah,
So.
deep down, though, I need to see some authority. But one authority figure lose.
You're not, dude. You're not. I don't think you're.
I'll be 110% content. I don't care who it is.
You'll be. It's already got 4.5 stars out of 5. But if one of the authorities lose,
no,
it'll be good.
It's going to be 5 stars if all the authority figures lose. Fuck that.
No, damn. It's already a 5-star Mania for me. You don't got to sell it any more than what it already is. And the fact that...
You know why that? Because now it's $9.99 a month. They used to be freaking outrageous $35, $40, not $50, $60 for a pay-per-view. That's why they went the route of the network.
And Daniel Bryan is not an authority figure. So,
yeah, but he's still teamed with Shane McMahon. So if KO and Sami Zayn win, I know a lot of other people wouldn't be thrilled, but I'd be excited in the aspect that
and Triple
Shane
H
McMahon should still be putting people over.
Triple H is guilty by association. So
just like Daniel Bryan, because he should have his moment. You know what? KO and Sami Zayn have problems as superstars every now and then. That's what Daniel Bryan and Shane McMahon have had.
But why would you want to turn him heel?
No physical beef. No physical beef.
Why would you want to turn him heel though?
Who?
Why would you want to turn Daniel Bryan heel?
I was going to suggest a fatal 4-way match. That doesn't make Daniel Bryan heel. Maybe Shane McMahon attacks him first and takes that
stigma.
Yeah,
but I don't think that's going to happen because they never got physical. It never got escalated.
So no fatal 4-way.
And towards
because
the end,
because KO and Sami Zayn in the last 2 weeks attacked them each individually, it automatically should be a tag match.
Daniel Bryan does not. I mean, the only way that you could do it is if Daniel Bryan turns heel. He's not going to turn heel, therefore, boom. That's what we get. We're going to get that tag team, or somebody got really hurt, and both those things that happened, and we don't get either of those equations, and Daniel Bryan misses WrestleMania. I mean,
Daniel Bryan gets really pissed at Shane McMahon, saying, "You let the same thing happen to me that happened to you." Da 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 da. Goes to Raw.